Welcome to the Black Mantle with your host Scholar as we discuss information technology, also known as IT. What can you do with $100 million? Because I can think of a lot of things that I can do with the $100 million, but somebody out there is going to be fortunate enough to win this cash prize that Elon Musk has put out there on Twitter and on social media about somebody coming up with this type of technology. Now, this technology paired with somebody's scientific brain is going to grow their business for sure. I don't know who that is, where it will happen at, or how long it will take to reach this, but it's happening. Now, for those of you out there who don't understand the how carbon capture works, I don't myself, just some of the basic reading that I found out there online. You can just Google it and you can read all the scientific information that you want. But on the base level, for sure, how carbon capture works is I want to look up where is this carbon capture being taken place? Is it existing right now? And the answer is yes, it is existing right now. It's something that's been there for a while, but there are currently about 5 facilities that are out there that do work on this carbon capturing type of technology. In those 5 states, we have one facility that's in North Dakota itself, and you have another facility that as well is in Texas, which accounts for 4 of them, and then one in Wyoming, one in Kansas, and then one in Illinois, for the total of 10 sites. Now, carbon capture, the whole process, how it works is going to be a little bit interesting, so just kind of bear with me here, because as you said, I was just reading over it, kind of got like a glimpse, a little rundown of what it's about, but after reading a little bit of it, it does look a little bit interesting. I like science, and so growing up, I always worked on different science experiments and different things of that nature, and also work on science experiments with kids too. But looking at the type of technology or itself, it's going to fall into about 3 different categories. And what they're talking about, according to the rff.org, is there's a post-combustion carbon capture, which is the primary method with existing plants and everything. Then the second part is the pre-combustion carbon capture, and that particular one is used more of an industrialized process. And then there's an oxy-fuel combustion side as well. And what all that does, once you take that into consideration, is once the carbon is captured, what we want to know is what happens to it. Well, on that note, once the CO2 is captured, it is compressed into a type of fluid, and that fluid is then transported to an appropriate storage site, which could be one of those 10 sites that I mentioned. And normally that's through a pipeline or by a train or some other vehicle. So if you ever going across the railroad track and you stop there and you see trains going by, probably it may be some CO2 going on in there, right? So once that's taken, of course, the last step is the CO2 itself is injected deep underground into geological formations, whatever that may mean. So people out there in the science world, if you want to comment below and help some people out in the comments, that would be great, because we definitely want to see what this is about. Because from before Elon Musk mentioned that, I didn't even look into this. I've heard about it, but never really done much research into it. But now, after he said it, and somebody out there is going to win that prize, probably not going to be me, but it does look interesting to kind of know about, because like I said, I like science, I like technology, so I'm eager to see who's going to take advantage of this. But the storage sites themselves includes like former oil and gas reserves and deep saline formations and coal beds and stuff like that. So this is going to be a very, 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 very interesting concept here. And does this $100 million prize kind of speed up the process and the race for people to find solutions? I would think yes, because some company out there is going to make a lot of money if they can come up with a technology that he agrees with. Now, Elon Musk, as we know, always come up with so many different types of things that are different than what the traditional population think about, but he's always kind of like forward thinking in a sense, right? So for a person who is a billionaire, who is very, very wealthy, like 100 million is probably nothing to them, but for people who don't have that kind of money, or a business that don't have that kind of money, that's somebody's going straight to the bank with that money. I can tell you that right now. But on the surface level, it's going to help the earth out a lot. It will impact how we all, live here and everything like that. Now, how long will it take for someone to complete this task? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. We all going to try to figure out that together. So hopefully somebody in the comments who is scientifically inclined will be able to provide some deep and more information that we don't know right now. So when you look at this overall, go out, research it online. But once again, always remember that the evolution of technology and our experiences allowed us to look into the future, to envision our path and learn anything we can by self-research online to live out our wildest dreams. Now, the solution lies in somebody's hands out there. It may not be mine, but it lies in somebody's hands out there. And in that turn, they're going straight to the bank with it.